Well, boys, it's another day at Elevated AF, and the dealership's finally starting to fill up a little bit. We got a couple vehicles in here, but we still got some work to do. So a little while ago, I bought this diesel-powered picnic table. It looks absolutely ridiculous. It's got these big orange wheels on it. It's literally a picnic table. Like, yeah, it's an interesting vehicle. But today, the plan is to completely overhaul this thing and make it a little bit more cool, as if it's not cool enough already. But you know what else is pretty cool? The animation when you hit the like button. You should try it out. All right, so we're gonna get this thing into the shop for the guys to start working on. In the meantime, I gotta show you guys something else I got. So sitting on the trailer right here is a 2018 Ford F350. This thing's dead stock. We picked it up from a dealership. Super low miles. But we haven't built a crazy lifted Ford in a while. So we're going to change that. Now, there's a big truck show called LST down in Texas that's coming up here in about a week. So we're going to try to get this build done. We've already got a lot of the parts for it, so shouldn't be too bad, but you never know. Building a truck can go sideways real fast. Now, another thing we also built not too long ago is this crazy lifted Razor. It's got these massive KG1 forged wheels on it, portals. It's absolutely ridiculous. But unfortunately, the street tires, we can't really use it in the mud. We'll get stuck pretty much instantly. So right now, we're pretty much limited to the street. Now, I want to try change that. So we ordered up some special wheels and tires that should hopefully work. The issue is, this thing's still a little bit too big for the lift, so I got to try widening it out. Screw it. That works. It's not perfect, but it does work. This thing's gonna fall off real quick. So the plan for this big truck show in Texas, LST, is simple. We're gonna take the second gen single cab that we built not too long ago and the second gen crew cab. We're gonna get those things loaded up onto another second gen. We have an entirely all second gen rig going down there. Now, if we get the Ford done in time, that'll also be going on down on a separate trailer, but for now, we're just gonna stick with the second gens. Now, I did test fit the trucks, I think, a couple days ago, so we should be okay. Still hope these suckers fit, though. All right, first one on. One more to go. Just a little bit more. Gotta watch the front bumper on there. Don't hit the other second gen. I think we're okay. That's almost a little too close for comfort, but we'll make it work. We may be on a little bit of the heavy side, but I think the old crew cab can handle it. In theory, it would be smarter to put that all on a semi-trailer, but hey, that's just no fun. But both these trucks are already done, and they have been for a while, so we don't have to worry about any last-minute things other than getting them all shined up. So I was just doing some paperwork here in the office, and I got a call from a guy that's not too far away from here that's interested in our Power Stroke that we just built not too long ago. He's interested in trading for a very nice OBS Ford. Got some pictures of it. It looks absolutely killer. So we're going to go run this thing down there where he's at and see if we can make a trade. I mean, we just built the Super Duty. I hate to get rid of it already, but if it's for an OBS, I think I'll take it. All right, I'm pretty sure that's the guy right there. Oh, man, that truck is huge. Look at that thing. So this is an old OBS Ford F350 crew cab. It's on a big airlift deal. Oh man, this is nuts. He's got a platinum badge on the back, which actually, you know what? It's kind of cool, but I don't know. It's all right. Got these big old wheels and tires on it. Not a big fan of the wheels on there, but the tires look good. Interior's kind of custom done. It looks really clean. Oh man, this thing is actually kind of cool. iPad in the dash. Nice. Okay, so while he's taking that truck for a drive, we're taking this one for a drive real quick here. This thing has a crap ton of miles on it, but it's also had a lot of work done to it, whereas the one he's driving right now does not have a crap ton of miles on it. It also has a fairly decent amount of work done to it. I wouldn't say they're at the same value, but I don't know. Depends what he wants. I think he wants some cash on my end, so we'll see if we can work out something. I mean, everything seems good. Got a tuner in there. Huh. All right, not too bad. You know, if it wasn't for the airlift and the type of suspension this thing has on it, I'd call this like a 90s or a 2000s build. Small wheels, big tires. Seems about right. All right, deal was made. Got ourselves an OBS. Can't complain about that. So I just made it back to the shop here, and holy smokes, look at the side-by-side. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's as tall as the Ford. If not, it's not quite taller, but it's as tall. Holy smokes. So we went with some KG1 forged wheels again, but they're a little more skinnier. Got some mud tires on them. I gotta pull this thing up next to the Ford. I don't know if it's taller or what. Look at this flip and setup. This is nuts. Okay, it's not quite taller, but the whips are definitely taller. Not that that counts for anything. It's so close, Act. Holy smokes. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, at least it can be used for some mud now. That's the important part. Before, it was a pavement princess side by side all the way, but now it's capable of going through some mud if we don't break one of these tiny little axles. By the way, this thing absolutely sucks to get into. I gotta build some fold down steps or something. Who knows? Okay, so now with the spot open in the shop here, we're gonna run the 2023 F350 in there because a lot of you guys don't like this bumper that we put on. And I asked you guys if I should keep it. A lot of you said no, so we're switching out the bumpers. Now, what should be a couple hour job, if that, swapping out a bumper, I don't know. Usually how it goes, it ends up being like a 10-hour job just for a flipping bumper. I hope that's not the case. Okay, so to fill up some more room here in the showroom so it's not so dang empty, we're gonna stick some trucks in. I mean, may as well, I guess. And technically speaking, everything is for sale at Elevated AF for the right price. So as long as I'm offered them the right amount of money, you know, it's yours. I also bought this crazy SEMA truck a while back, and it's pretty flipping cool. All right, you're good there. The only technical truck that will not be for sale is this one right here. Now, I can't share any details about the plan, but there's going to be something within the next year that's going to happen with this truck that's going to be pretty flipping cool. Check it out. It didn't actually take too long. The new bumper on the Ford. I don't know how I feel about this one. Let me know down in the comments, but if you guys don't like it, I'll probably just set it back to a stock bumper. But who knows? We'll see. For now, this thing's going back on the trailer. Well, boys, it's been about a week here. We're just getting ready for LST, just about to ship out. We'll be leaving here pretty soon, but the guys have finished everything just in the nick of time here before we leave. Now, behind door number 1, there's a big Ford with a turbo sticking out of the hood. Now, you might notice this thing looks eerily similar to a side-by-side sitting in the shop. Well, that was the plan all along. You see, this truck has KG1 forged wheels. Side-by-side does too. This truck's the same color as the side-by-side. And the truck has a deck on the back. Bet you can see where I'm going with this one. Okay, this is why I should not be allowed to plan things. Side-by-side's too wide. Don't worry, I have a solution though. Yeah, check it out. So we took the deck off. That took a little while, but we had another trailer, so this actually worked out not too bad. Oh, dang, that looks good. So this is going to be sold as a package deal. Now, we already have like 5 people interested in this truck and the side-by-side, so this will sell pretty dang quick. Although I absolutely love this setup. So this setup on its own is going to LST as well, so Elevated AF is going to be making some waves. But now for probably what everyone's been waiting for, the diesel picnic table. So this thing got a little bit of an overhaul. We tuned up the engine a little bit because that needed some love. We put a swanky steel exhaust tip on the top, which is kind of cool. You know, put a little bit of wood stain on the old wood on the picnic table. You know, that was getting a little bit old. And then we put tough wheels and boggers on it, as if it wasn't already ridiculous enough. It also rolls a little bit more coal now. Actually, a lot more coal. But now, this thing is pretty flippin' sweet. It does dig into the picnic table when you turn, but, yeah, cross that road when we get there. It does have a hitch on it, so eventually I want to try pull some stuff with it. I don't know how it's going to go, but I will try it. But for now, I'm pretty dang happy with this setup. It looks flippin' cool. Anyway, we've got a show to go to in Texas. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.